a friend of mine, Pete Postlethwaite, died recently, and we were born within 2 streets of each other in Padgate, in Warrington, the back streets of Warrington, and I didn't live there, but I spent a lot of my childhood there. It was my auntie's house, and he said, you know, how did he become an actor? You don't, from our background, you don't become an actor. And at school, you know, in the 50s, they probably still have careers advisors. And the idea of a careers advisor then was you'd be a secretary, or you'd go to, you'd be a nurse, or if you were clever enough, teacher. And so when I said I wanted to be an actor, they sort of laughed in my face and said, "And how do you think you're going to do that?" in a very patronising way, with a rather thick Liverpool accent. And when I was in the 5th form at school, I was in a play called The Tinderbox, and I played the witch. I had the nose for it. And it was during that, and I had a great teacher. We didn't do drama in those days. It wasn't part of the curriculum. We did English language and English literature. But there would be a school play. And Miss Potter was our English teacher, and she had wanted to be an actress, but of course, generation before, she couldn't be it, so she was compromised and became a teacher. And I was doing this play, and I can still remember the moment. There was a moment when I'm on the floor, and I looked up and I went, and there's something quite overwhelming. I mean, I felt so happy, and I thought, this is me, I've found myself. It was the most extraordinary feeling, and I knew I wanted to be an actor. And Miss Potter was the one who said, she encouraged me. She married and then became Mrs. Sutton. And she used to say, you must do this, you know. But then she left, and I stayed on in the 6th form, and I sort of didn't know quite how to do it. And I do talk at great length in the book about the path then to how it happened. But for years, I tried to find Mrs. Sutton once I'd become a reasonable success. And when they did my This Is Your Life, I told them about her, and they couldn't find her. And a few years ago, I presented an award for the Teacher of the Year. And I presented this award, and at the end, they called me back on stage, and the presenter said, "Did you have a special teacher?" And I said, "Yes, I did." And I told them about her and how much she'd encouraged me and given me confidence that I could do it. And then they cut to this video film, and there she was in her attic reading her diaries from when she directed the film, the play, The Tinderbox. And she said, "I reckon Susan was wonderful again today. I think this girl's got a future as an actress." And it was all her diary of that time, which was so extraordinary. And then suddenly she appeared in The Wings, and out she came. And it was just the most wonderful moment for both of us.